evening with Div 1 coach and head coach of our new supplier, it's Mick, Duff, and our reserve grade coach, B grade, Div 2 coach, whatever you want to call it, Danny Riddle. Just going to go over last week's game and have a bit of a preview of what's ahead, what we can look forward to this week. For those who are unaware, last week we travelled out in Macca. This week we're off to Coolum. Round 4 we've got a home game, so get ready for that, buckle up. Over to Danny first. How did you go on the weekend, mate?
Yeah, we came away with a 12-12 result, so we're down 12-0 early, so the guys dug deep and didn't get our first try till about 12 minutes to go, but then sort of came over the top of them and we scored just before the end, and Will put it over from near the touchline to steal a point off them. So yeah.
So that was Will Britton?
Yeah, Will Britton, yeah.
And so you put that down to superior fitness from a good pre-season that you
Yeah.
guys have been doing? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The fitness will run them all over them. So like towards the end, if we had another 5-10 minutes in that, I reckon we would have put a couple of tries on them. So yeah, definitely the fitness. And the guys just never gave up, mate. That was it. So.
Yeah, right, lovely. So coming down, when I think sometimes you need to look at it, don't you? Like if you're behind 12 mil and you get away with the draw, you feel like you've had the win, whereas they probably feel a bit like they've let themselves down because they had a good lead.
Oh, definitely. You could feel that at the end of the game. They were disappointed, and it was almost like we won the game. So
yeah. Something to build on there.
Oh yeah, definitely something to build on. But you know, looking back at the game, when I looked at it, you know, we should have scored before the 12 minutes of the game. Like we should have had a couple of tries by then. So it's still probably a point loss at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, we'll take it.
Yeah, nice. And Mick, you guys on the weekend, I know what's happened down there. I was right next to you for part of it. You want to tell us what went on?
Yeah, thanks, Macca. Look, our pre-season been fantastic and our preparation for the game was good. We hit our points straight away when we scored in the first few minutes, and I think the boys got a bit excited that was going to be the case all game. And unfortunately, we were our own worst enemy. We dropped too much football. Set after set, we just couldn't complete and let them in. Some really easy tries in the back of our errors. So we went into half time, it was 20 to 12 or 26-12 at that point. It was pretty ominous, but again, our fitness showed a big difference in the end of the game. We ended up coming back, got to a point where it was 30-all, and we had the opportunity to win the game. Unfortunately, again, just the completion rate didn't help us, and in the end, they got a try in the corner and won 34-30. So, look, there was some really good positive stuff as we go to the game. But at the same token, there's a lot of areas the boys are disappointed on their own personal efforts in some areas, especially those little 1%ers.
But bit to be expected this time of year too.
For the first game, a lot of new combinations. As you can expect, they got to get used to each other. So we had a fair few boys out as well. So to the credit, we got 3 of those boys back this weekend. There's still a couple more sitting on the sideline with injuries. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how we go this week against Cool. They had a 6-all draw last week with Kiwana in A grade, so they showed.
What's happening this week?
Looking fantastic this week. Tyson Sheaf's back this week, so he'll be playing 5-8 for us. He's looking real good. Cameron Hanson's back this week. Unfortunately, Lockie Santana's a little bit banged up from last weekend, so he's going to have the weekend off.
Was it his shoulder?
Yeah, his shoulder was a bit. He's been physio, but I think it's easier to, while we've got the opportunity, especially with the players we've got coming back, to give him a week off. Which will end up being 2 weeks, having Easter off, and hopefully be fit and ready for beer while. So still got a few players. Unfortunately, BJ got suspended for a crusher tackle, and Big Ruben's still out for 1 more week with suspension. So they're due to come back. On a big note this week, we've got Terry Carroll's back for us. It'll be his first game of the season.
Get excited about that, guys.
Yeah, get really excited. We all love Terry Carroll.
Everybody loves CC.
Pardo's back this week off the bench as well, and Jacob Spark. So Sparky will give us a lot of
Spark,
yeah, as you can imagine. But Kim filling a lot of positions anyway in the spine, so he'll be good for us as well. So looking forward to this weekend. It'll be interesting to see how Coolum go this year, being the first time in the A-grade. So, and we're playing for a new.
I think they've bought well, haven't they?
They have. They've bought really well. They've gone to New Zealand and bought a fair few players, and they've got a few local boys there as well. So we've got a new shield we're playing for against them this weekend as well. So that'd be fantastic, especially for those families.
So it'd be good for the crowd to get down there, would you say?
Yes, massively. It's nearly a home game for us. So not far for the Noosa supporters to travel to Coolum. It should be a good game.
And that's at 3 o'clock Sunday, isn't it?
We're at 3 o'clock Sunday.
And reserve grades at 1:30 on Sunday. Same venue. And what are we looking for down there, Danny?
We'll be a little bit strengthened. As Mick said, there's a couple of players coming back to A grade, so that's sort of filtered down to us and that. So we're probably looking a little bit stronger than last week. Sort of one short on the bench actually. So yeah, looking for an improved performance. Our ball control, like Mick's team, wasn't great early on in that. We can't afford to do that this week. So we're really hanging together. I think cool, and we've had the wood over us for the last few years in reserve grade, so the guys are pretty keen, being our closest rivals, to give them a real shot.
Yeah, now there's no Gimpy. We've got the natural rivalry.
Oh, there's still Gimpy in reserve grade.
Yeah, oh, yes, true. Yes. Yeah, their results are good. So, yeah, hopefully they can patch it together and keep going for the season for everyone's sake.
Yep.
Well, thanks, gentlemen. Good luck this weekend, Dan.
Thank you, mate.
Good luck, Mick. Probably see you down there. Just before we go, though, just a shout out for the Greybeards. Gus Stewart will be down there this weekend to sign you guys up. So any old ex-players or anybody that just wants to jump on board as a supporter, $100 gets you all the Pirates sign-on stuff, as well as some extras throughout the season as a Greybeard. So get on board that one too. Catches you out of the footy.